Hello YouTube, this is Angela bringing you another crazy story, shenanigans, and more shenanigans. This is an update that came out of Chicago at about 10:17 this morning, and this is an updated story of the Jussie Smollet shenanigans, and it reads as follows. Former U.S. Attorney Dan Webb on Friday was sworn in as special prosecutor in the hot-button Jussie Smollett matter with a broad mandate to investigate potential wrongdoing by the former Empire actor or anyone involved in any aspect of the controversial case. Webb's appointment marks the end of a 2-month search for a special prosecutor by the Cook County Judge Michael Tooman, who in June ruled that irregularities in the case warranted an investigation by a special prosecutor. Obviously, this is something we take very seriously, Webb told reporters after a brief hearing at the Leeton Criminal Court building. We are honored to play a role in helping to restore the public's confidence and integrity of our criminal justice system. All right. Who is Dan Webb? Meet the special prosecutor appointed in the Jussie Smollett case. Smollett's case has made headlines for months, first in January, when the actor said he was the victim of a hate crime, then when he was charged with faking the attack on himself, and then again in March, when those charges were dropped with little explanation from Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx. Curious about that decision. But in this June order mandating a special prosecutor, Tooman said the entire Smollet case may be legally invalid from start to finish since Foxx inappropriately named her top deputy to take over after she recused herself. Webb told reporters he saw his mission as threefold: to determine if Smollet or any others engaged in any wrongdoing, to find out if the actor should be prosecuted further, and to submit a written report with its findings at the conclusion of the probe. From the bench Friday, Tooman called Webb a man guided by a strong moral compass and integrity. Tooman reached out to more than 100 public prosecuting agencies across the state to see if they would be interested in taking over as special prosecutor. 2 county state's attorneys said they were willing, but neither was equipped to handle the case, Tooman said from the bench. Tooman then turned to private attorneys and determined Webb was best suited for the job, he said. It is not the first time Tooman has tapped the veteran attorney for such a role. In 2012, Tooman appointing him special prosecutor to look into whether clout tainted the investigation of former Mayor Richard M. Daley's nephew in a confrontation that led to the death of David Kochman. Webb billed the county nearly $1 million for that investigation. But on Friday, Webb told reporters his firm would not charge legal fees in this case, though the county will be billed for certain out-of-pocket expenses. We're going to do the entire matter, start to finish, pro bono, he told reporters. At that, former appellate court judge, Sheila O'Brien, who spearheaded the successful effort for a special prosecutor, broke into applause. Webb declined to give a time frame for his investigation, but said he has a few immediate priorities. He plans to request the appointment of a special grand jury whose members could hear sworn testimony from witnesses and deliver criminal indictments. Webb also said he would reach out to Smollett's attorneys and certain key witnesses, but his team would not need to start entirely from scratch, he said, given that several public agencies have already gathered copious evidence on the matter. Webb spoke to the press flanked by 2 Winston and Strong colleagues, Sean Weaver and Sam Mendenhall, who will assist him in the case. Webb, a former U.S. attorney for the Chicago area, is one of the city's most distinguished trial lawyers in private practice, having handled a long list of high-profile clients and acted as special prosecutor or in similar special counsel capacity on 5 other occasions. As a federal prosecutor, Webb oversaw the Operation Greylord investigations into judicial misconduct in Cook County last year. Webb declined to represent President Donald Trump, citing business conflicts. Oh, Lord, give me a break. Okay, timeline on this Jussie Smollett case. It's winded, I'm sorry. Webb's appointment marks the first step in what promises to be a full-blown probe of how Fox's office made the controversial decision to drop the charges. The investigation could cast a cloud over Fox's bid for re-election next year. Fox's office had opposed the special prosecutor, arguing in part that it would duplicate the efforts of the county's inspector general's office, which has been investigating the controversy since April. But Fox requested the IG's probe, raising questions about its independence in some eyes and that office cannot bring criminal charges. Okay. More. I'm going to read the last bit so I don't have to keep going on and on, because I really hate reading all this to you guys because it takes up so much time. But I'm going to read this. It says, the whole Smollet episode has been costly for the actor, who won't return to his role for the final season of Empire. He also faces a lawsuit from the city of Chicago seeking to recoup the cost of police overtime for investigating the incident, and his attorneys have been sued for defamation by two brothers who claim Smollet paid them to help him stage the attack. The actor and his attorneys have steadfastly maintained his innocence. Okay, 5 minutes and almost 6 damn minutes I'm talking about this fool. I just gave you that update because obviously they're going forward. He's got some attorneys from a prestigious law firm to help guide him, aid him in his federal case, a federal attempt to go to a federal court so they can hear his evidence to throw out the $130,000 fine from the city of Chicago Police Department. That's what this update is about. Frankly, I'm sick of hearing about this little boy. I'm going to tell you the truth. Between him and R. Kelly, I'm so sick and I'm so tired. Okay? 6 minutes of wasted space right now. But that's that. That's the update. Little boy who cried wolf is steadfastly trying to get his name cleared in that attack that he swear for God happened, when we all know, anybody with some sense, whether you liked him or not on Empire, whether you liked the show Empire, you know that boy is guilty as charged in the opinion of the public court. That little boy guilty. Y'all quit acting like he didn't do that. And them two guys, them two brothers, hey, they jumping on too, saying, well, hey, we suing the attorneys for defamation of character because you ruining our name like we, hey, we making it up. And think about it. Because sometimes you all have the evidence right in front of you and you really don't want to own what you see. Why would two people want to implicate themselves in an alleged attack, tell on themselves that they were paid, ruin their own name, character, for what? Why would they want to ruin their own damn name? I don't guess nobody ever thinks about that. Why would they want to ruin their own name? Oh, some say to get back at him. Get back at him for what? Because you really don't know what's going on. Hell, I don't either, but I got enough sense to know they took a chance by going on telling the truth, their truth, and I'm just gonna say, I believe them. I believe Smollet paid them two brothers. I believe they went on and told, because once they saw where it was going and the detectives keep coming around asking questions, they figured we might as well go on and tell it. Because guess what? In this life, you leave a blueprint everywhere you go. When you go to Walgreens, McDonald's, there's a camera running. You go in and out your apartment building in the city, they got cameras, Sidewalks, buildings, businesses, they got cameras. You can't get away with too much these days. And I guess they went on and they folded and thought, hell, let's get this over with. Go on, tell it. So, Jussie Smollet, you need to go get your tail a job. Go do what you do best, little boy. You like lying and performing. Go get your ass an acting job and stop the shenanigans. Chicago, like I said, it's got enough going on. Give my great city, my home, a break. They need the break. Tired of this. We got enough going on up in that city. You a dead subject. You and Robert Sylvester Kelly are dead subjects. Lord have mercy. I mean serious. I'll bring you updates as they unfold, because I know a lot of people like to keep up, with what's going on in the news, entertainment, woo. But y'all are dead subjects. Really. It's like you're tiresome. You're old. You're just old. And I just don't understand. Why are you going forward with this? Just making a damn fool out yourself. But I guess you like being a fool. So we, the American people, gonna let you be a fool. Hello. Knock yourself out, bruh. And after you make your foolish journey into federal court, let's see who gonna hire you. I'll talk to you guys later. Until the next video. Bye-bye.